Hello, this is Chiak. We are back again with Agatha Christie. Murder on the Orient Express. I only recorded the last video a few hours ago, but it's hot and I am I'm smug. Interrogate Miss Schmidt and okay, that's all I need to do. Can I talk to you though? Or just it's nothing? I can.
All that snow.
Are you familiar with the concept of entropy, Monsieur McQueen?
Oh, Mr. Poirot, I didn't see you. Entropy? Randomness in a system or something?
Yes, unpredictability. Even the best laid plans can go astray, thanks to something as simple as...
An unexpected passenger?
perhaps, or snow.
Okay. Well, slightly random, but we're gonna go over this way. We got Chiak. I don't know how many mustaches. I am still like trying to figure out where the hell was that other mustache? Whoa, sir, what was your neck okay? Right, we're not gonna, everything's normal. Nothing wrong here.
Book is a collector, and not surprisingly, he collects trains.
Okay.
Are you all right, Mr. Poirot? And Ms. Locke? Has she had symptoms again?
I didn't mean to disturb you, Doctor. Everything progresses satisfactorily.
Okay. Well, that's it for that. Now let's just see. Besides the room we came... can we enter the room we came out of? See, even if I looked outside and then there was a golden mustache, it's not like we can just grab it, so... I would assume going outside is not the thing. I don't know, maybe I just I walked by it, but I just wasn't quite close enough to actually get the interaction point to pop up for me. Okay. It's never going to be in your own, Just give me a dot. Nah? Nothing? Okay. So everyone's going to conveniently be... This door is wide open.
I have nothing to ask them at the moment. I should leave them alone.
Okay, so we definitely cannot enter the room, and I'm definitely not looking for a golden mustachio. Okay. So, where has... Mr. I'm gonna call you Mr. Michael because, I don't know, Michel? I feel like the Michael one's definitely wrong. Orange. Okay. Where?
Good evening, Fräulein Schmidt. May I disturb you for a moment?
You asked so politely, mein Herr, but I do not think I have a choice.
Okay, confrontation, we don't have...
I wanted to let you know that your roommate, Mademoiselle Locke, is awake.
Oh, wait.
Yes, I'm glad to hear that. I was worried about her. Did she tell you what had happened to her?
Unfortunately, she doesn't remember much, but we found a residue of a sleeping pill in her cup of tea. Since you two were alone together in your room when she drank it, who else but you could have dragged her?
Must I point out I do not make the tea on this train? You should question the conductor or the kitchen staff.
Okay. The question is she going to feel guilty and stuff like that?
Mademoiselle Locke could have died. Whoever drugged her must not feel any empathy for their fellow human beings, given the dose that Mademoiselle Locke ingested. She was close to death.
Oh my God. What did I do? I didn't want to hurt her. Just have her sleep for a few hours while we had time.
We? Time for what? Time for what, Madame Schmidt?
You think I feel nothing? Nothing? That poor little girl.
Indeed, that poor little girl. Fräulein Schmidt is somehow connected to the Armstrong case.
What could be the link between Miss Smith, I can't pronounce the name, and the Armstrong affair? Lady's companion to Sonia Armstrong? Princess Jacamira's cook? Okay.
Think, Poirot. That is not a good answer.
The Armstrong's cook? Like, okay. What, do we get...
That's the right answer.
Did we get a hint of that? Or is like
Fräulein
such
Schmidt.
a small clue?
I have a certain reputation for sniffing out.
I am not a murderer.
Forgive me, but I was going to say brilliant chefs. You were the Armstrong family's cook, were you not?
Yes. I was the cook of that lovely, lovely family. I'm sorry, but I must ask you to give me some time to collect myself. It wasn't supposed to be like this, my darling, my poor darling child.
I will give you that time, Fräulein. You have given me much more in exchange. I must check in with my other suspects to make certain I have all the pieces of the puzzle in my possession.
Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, there's like 13 chapters. Sorry, I am actually looking for... I want to look at her profile again because I just don't have any recollection about a cook being mentioned or where any sort of mentioning of a cook is involved. So basically, everyone, almost everyone on this train.
Can I get you something, Monsieur Poirot? Everyone is so tense.
An aperitif soon, Monsieur Fauchet, with pleasure, when the matter is resolved.
Okay. Oh,
Another delightful trophy for my collection.
yeah, I'm gonna assume that like that last mustache in the prior chapter. Like I passed it and I had to, like you have to be like right next to it.
You've mixed everything up again. Oh, I can't find the coffee liqueur for tonight's dessert.
Okay, you're not gonna turn around. Got it. Okay. Now where is... I mean, the conductor... We haven't... I don't know, does he only like... Is he only like on the shift so he's only up around the evening time? I'm gonna assume so. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
You're right, Mr. Book. This dessert is delicious. I'm glad we didn't wait for dinner.
I promise the entrée will be superb as well.
Detective Locke, you are recovering well, I see.
Yes, I should be helping with the investigation. Do you know who drugged me?
It is early yet for conclusions. When I return, then we shall see.
Do not worry, Poirot. She is in good hands. Hotaru, Freya, and yours truly are looking after her.
Okay. How many... Whoa, wait. How many... Why are there... Why did they... I'm sorry, was there just plates and plates and plates of the dessert? What's going on here? Okay, still looking for golden mustaches. You know, despite it being gold, you think it'd be easier to see, but... I mean, I guess because, like, a lot of the train just has, like, a yellow accent to stuff, so I don't end up seeing it.
Haha! Golden mustache.
I feel like there's no point of me doing this, but let's open the fridge. For the hell of it. I'm like waiting for one to be in this fridge here. Okay.
Not now.
Okay.
Not now. I have a dinner to prepare.
Yeah.
Would you interrupt Michelangelo or Da Vinci?
How does this work? Because the, like, how much Because you got enough food for the exact time of the train? Because since we're stuck here, technically, there's like more days for travel. More days required for travel, I should say. Okay, we are just searching for mustaches. I'm not gonna put it in the same place twice, right? Okay. Alright, let's speed walk our way to the, You know, can you imagine if the mustache maybe like one time was actually on the roof and I just never saw? Because who's gonna think to look up there? Suspicious?
Good evening, Michel. Am I bothering you? You seem stressed.
With everything that's going on, I must admit, it's difficult to be relaxed.
Of course, I understand. Especially since we know that Detective Locke's tea was drugged before it was served to her.
Detective?
Come now, Michel. Surely you would have taken the opportunity to search her things and found her badge. Luckily, she woke up and was finally able to tell us her story.
Otaru boiled the water, Jean made the tea. I just brought it. Sir, it could have been any of the staff.
Your defense is to accuse others? You have a network connection?
No, unfortunately. It's just an automatic reminder to pay my rent. I always forget, and my landlord complains.
Pierre Michel had to be involved in the murder. The drugged tea, his post at the end of the hall, and now I know why I know more than one of those people on the screen.
Did you... Wait, do you know, like... Oh, wait. Oh! The detective as well? Okay.
Brilliant.
Huh. Who's the person in the middle? I'm guessing... See, here's the thing, because... Detective Locke, you know, she told her story, but... Did she have pictures of the people involved? Like, how... He knows... Obviously, he knows who these two are, because they're on the train, but... Like, he never saw her, so I'm just curious. I don't know, unless there's, like, something in... Maybe if Locke described her, this, like, oh, this looks familiar or something like that.
Yes.
Okay. And then...
Fantastic.
So...
That was easy. You are the father of Suzanne Moreau, Daisy Armstrong's nanny. My condolences on the death of your wife.
What? But my wife...
Enough lies. Suzanne does not bear your name?
No. Suzanne's mother and I were divorced. Suzanne kept her mother's name.
My most sincere condolences, Monsieur Michel, on the deaths of Suzanne and your wife.
This
Why do you
joke,
sound sarcastic?
I loved them, but I was never there for them. Then, a year after the divorce, Solange became ill. Suzanne took her to this special hospital in the U.S. Got that job as Daisy's nanny.
I understand your pain, and the reason that led you to drug Detective Locke.
We really can't hide anything from you, can we?
Many have been foolish enough to try and keep the truth from Hercule Poirot.
Yes, I admit, I drugged the tea. But it was only to keep her quiet, until I could... But she reacted so much to the sleeping pills.
She was lucky, as are you, that she didn't die. To be frank, there is one more thing that puzzled me, but I think I understand now.
What is Mr. Hartman's relationship with Mikkel? Mr. Hartman was the future son-in-law of Mr. Mikkel? Mr. Hartman is Mr. Mikkel's boyfriend? What? This doesn't make sense to me, but also future son-in-law.
Monsieur Hardman was Suzanne's fiancé.
Huh. I have the impression my whole life to you is an open book. Yes, Cyrus was my daughter's fiancé. I almost consider Cyrus as my own son.
Of course. Much more is clear now.
Okay, I'm confused
I have been patient long enough. It is time to go and see what all the commotion is next door.
Because Suzanne was dating someone while... What? Wait, where's the fiance thing coming into play here? I'm literally so confused. But...
Monsieur Hardman, excellent. The gods who watch over detectives must have trapped you here.
Why didn't they watch over me? I'm a detective too. I was talking to Michelle about a leaky faucet, and I wanted to go out, but you showed up.
No need to invent some preposterous story.
But really,
Michelle has told me everything. You are the fiancé of Suzanne Moreau, his daughter.
Oh. I see.
Surely this is not a big surprise to you.
No. Suzanne was the only woman I ever loved. And I failed her. We got into a spat. It was nothing, but I was too proud to apologize. We weren't speaking at all. Suzanne never really cared for that guy Noah. She would have forgiven me. If only. If only.
If only. A common refrain between lovers who quarrel. Obviously, Pierre Michel and Fräulein Schmidt both drugged Detective Locke's tea, causing the overdose. No wonder she had so much trouble waking up. Time to report my findings to her and Book.
Okay, so that's why I thought it's like, okay, well, it has to be both of them that did drugging. It's just like... I'm trying to think in my head...
my exquisitely sculpted friend.
When did... I'm trying to recall with Detective Locke's conversation with Suzanne Moreau or was there context clues in the environment that I missed where she had a fiance beforehand? I mean, if she did say it, then obviously it was a line, but then I end up just like disregarding it entirely. I'm just like, there was a fiance, but then she had a boyfriend.
I wonder if our master chef gets his recipes from a game.
Oh, that would be so funny. That would be so funny. Just have a... Can you imagine if, like, Nintendo or... I mean, I guess... I think, like, what company... Really, I can only imagine, like, Nintendo has, like, some sort of, like... vacation package thing. But then they have like dinners where food is inspired from like the various video games that they have in their roster. I'm literally okay. It's like I feel like I'm getting surprised, but there's like suddenly knowledge that I wasn't aware of, but that's just being sprung up on me. Again, if it was just like a singular line that was said by the character, I definitely could have forgotten, right? Because you're focusing on something else, like Daisy and what has the current situation. I like how she's just looking at me and poking at the dessert. You can stop poking.
So, my friend, tell me, you have something new?
Mademoiselle Locke, I know who drugged you. Fräulein Schmidt and our conductor, Pierre Michel, both admitted putting sleeping pills into your tea. This explains your overdose. They are relieved you are recovering.
Michel drugged a passenger? On behalf of the company, I offer my apologies to you, Mademoiselle Locke. Michel will answer for this outrage.
Both of them? I was pretty sure about Fräulein Schmidt, but I admit that I did not suspect the conductor.
I have uncovered multiple connections with the Armstrong case. Pierre Michel is the father of Suzanne Moreau, little Daisy's nanny, and Monsieur Hardman was Suzanne's fiancé. As for Hildegard Schmidt, she was the cook of the Armstrong family. What a coincidence, don't you think?
But it's incredible! What are the odds that so many people
Just be
linked to that
sarcastic.
tragic affair ended up on the same train?
About the same as you winning the lottery, my friend.
I wasn't the officer who interviewed Fraulein Schmidt back then, so she couldn't recognize me here on the train. How could they know who I was?
There were other passengers who might have. Or she may have seen you when you visited the Armstrong home. It is now clear to me that some of the clues to this elaborate plot were staged for my benefit.
What did they want me to believe? The murderer got on the train at Vikovsky, killed Ratchet and got off immediately. The murderer boarded the train, killed Ratchet and is still on the train. Okay, well obviously it'll be this one.
Think, Poirot. That is not a good answer.
But then we already know that he didn't get off
My little
immediately.
gray cells did not let me down.
Unless he means what their true
Some
intended purpose
clues and
was.
information collected so far could lead to a hypothesis. The murderer boarded the train in Vinkovsky, killed Ratchet, and then left the train immediately.
How did you come to that possibility?
Monsieur Hardman told me about a short man with a high-pitched voice who threatened Ratchet. Imagine for a moment that this man, wearing a wagon-lit conductor's jacket, killed him while Michel was on the platform at Vinkovsky. This murderer then hid the conductor's jacket in Detective Locke's room, then fled before the train left.
Why choose Detective Locke's room?
Why, indeed. Let me re-explain from the beginning.
Unless maybe I'm thinking of like the time zone different stuff. But then the timeline events was when the train was moving, wasn't it? I don't know. Okay, reconstruction the events of the false lead. Murderer boards the train. I imagine it's this one here. The train stops. Oh wait, hold on. This should be the beginning then. The murderer leaves the knife there. Murderer kills Ratchet and exits to... Okay. There we go.
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
Mon Dieu! Oui! That must be it! Everything fits so well!
It fits too well, my friend. Other clues lead to a second hypothesis, much more plausible.
What's the most plausible hypothesis? There are several murderers who want Ratchet's money. No. Several all relate to the Armstrong case. There you go.
That's the right answer. So, we have multiple murderers, all related to the Armstrong case. The murderer from Vinkovsky was a fabrication to turn suspicion away from those on the train. They expected the investigation to be led by some small-town official who could easily be misled.
Mr. Poirot?
Detective Locke, forgive me. You are an obvious exception. You tracked Ratchet with the tenacity of a bloodhound. Unfortunately for the killers, they not only had you to deal with, but now they had, and I say this with all modesty, the world's greatest detective, Hercule Poirot, dropped into the midst of their meticulous planning.
Multiple murderers? Multiple detectives? Poirot, please take pity on me. Who is linked to this case, and who is not?
My poor friend, I have gone speeding out of the station without you. I will continue.
Who are the 9 people who we know are connected to the Armstrong case? Okay, so... let's see. Where's the... This guy... Ah, here we go. How many people did I select? 2, 4... Her. I mean, Ratchet as well. Yeah, okay. Ratchet himself.
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
The victim.
Fräulein Schmidt, Pierre Michel, Monsieur Hardman, and Monsieur McQueen are all linked to the Armstrong case. I also know that Sonia Armstrong's sister and godmother, Countess Andreni and Princess Dragomirov, are on this train. And finally, Detective Locke discovered that Mr. Foscarelli was the Armstrong chauffeur.
If we add Detective Locke and Ratchet, of the 12 passengers in that coach, 9 have a connection with the Armstrong case. What next, Poirot? Or should I say, who next?
It is time to summon everyone.
Everyone? Even Dr. Constantine? The train crew other than Michel?
Dr. Constantine, yes. I will need him. But we don't want the others as witnesses.
I will see that their duties keep them occupied elsewhere.
Excellent. I have always thought this moment in a case is much like Rodin unveiling the thinker before a captivated audience. A work of art. Have you not felt that way, Detective?
No, Mr. Poirot. I'm happy just to slap the cuffs on him.
Well, there is some artistry in that as well, I suppose.
Where would you like the unveiling, Poirot? The lounge?
Perfect.
Then I will gather all the passengers in the lounge.
I like how he's not even looking at the book. He was looking at Detective Locke. There's sometimes, like, in the cutscene, he's looking at one person when I feel like he should be talking to the other person. Go to the lounge car. Well, the bar's right here. I'm assuming he just waited a few minutes before deciding to exit out here. Sorry. I am just heading towards the lounge, aren't I? Time to go to the lounge. Oh, this is the bar area. Sorry, it's not the... Okay, my bad. My bad. Forgot there's another section. Solve the murder on the Orient Express. I thought this game was only 13 chapters.
Monsieur Bouc, are the train crew locked in their quarters?
Yes, they are.
Then the stage is set for the final act. Ladies and gentlemen, I have gathered you together to hear my reconstruction of the murder of Samuel Edward Ratchet, also known as Cassetti. There is not one, but 2 possible solutions of the crime. I shall put them both before you, and I shall ask Monsieur Bouc and Dr. Constantine here to judge which solution is the correct one.
2 solutions?
Mr. Poirot, I am hardly qualified.
Nevertheless, your assistance is required. Now, you all know the facts of the case. Ratchet was found stabbed to death this morning. He was last known to be alive at 12:37 a.m. last night, when he spoke to the wagon-lit conductor through the door. His watch was found to be badly dented, and it had stopped at 1:15. Dr. Constantine, who examined the body, puts the time of death as having occurred between midnight and 2 in the morning. At half an hour after midnight, as you all know, the train ran into a snowdrift. After that time, it was impossible for anyone to leave the train. So, here is my first theory. The enemy, as Ratchet expected, joined the train at Vinkovsky by the door left open by Captain Arbuthnot and Monsieur McQueen, who had just descended to the platform. He was equipped with a wagon-lit jacket, which he wore over his ordinary clothes, and a pass key which enabled him to gain access to Ratchet's compartment in spite of the doors being locked. Ratchet was under the influence of a sleeping draught. This man stabbed him with great ferocity, 12 wounds in all. He left the compartment through the communicating door to Madame Hubbard's compartment.
Yes, that's so. Scared me half out of my wits.
The murderer thrust the dagger he had used into Mrs. Hubbard's handbag in passing. Without knowing it, he lost a button of his uniform. Then he slipped out of the compartment and along the corridor. He put the uniform jacket into Detective Locke's suitcase to cast suspicion on her. And a few minutes later, dressed in his ordinary clothes, he left the train just before it started off again, using the same means for egress, the door near the dining car. That is the first hypothesis. But there's a second. For that, we must examine the motive for the crime. Why was Ratchet killed? The motive is clear. Revenge, of course. Nothing was stolen. And we know that Ratchet had made many enemies. This was a premeditated crime, meticulously planned.
Several months before the departure from Istanbul.
Since the kidnapping and death of little Daisy Armstrong, which traumatized many people close to the family. Even when the police concluded that it was Suzanne Moreau, questions remained. Detective Locke continued her investigation, as did others. They became convinced the truth lay elsewhere. We now know who the real murderer of Daisy is. It is clear now that Daisy's killer was Ratchet, also known as Cassetti and Michael Clark and how many other names. But of course, many of you have known this for a long time. It is obvious that the 12 stab wounds are not a random number. Dr. Constantine's analysis revealed that some stab wounds appeared to have been caused by a right-handed attacker. Others indicated the knife wielder was left-handed. Some wounds were deep, more than one fatal, yet others were not much more than mere scratches. What can explain these discrepancies? This leads us to an obvious conclusion. They are symbolic.
Oh. Wait.
Come now, Poirot. Daisy was 3 years old.
A jury in the United States.
12 stabs. 12! The same number as a trial jury in the United States.
Yeah, I wouldn't know that.
Not just a jury of 12 members condemning him to death, but 12 executioners as well. This self-appointed jury had meticulously planned for everything except
Snow.
snow. The avalanche that stopped us, as well as the presence of not one but 2 detectives on the train. They had to improvise, to hastily add clues and false leads.
Okay.
The conductor's jacket, found in Detective Locke's suitcase, was put there only to cast suspicion upon her.
Why in the world would they do that, though? I mean, considering she was, like, investigating, she was on the trail for Ratchet. It's like, okay, technically an ally. Obviously, she's not going to condone murder, but
This woman in a red kimono does not exist. I don't know which of the passengers it was. It does not really matter. It was just a performance, a charade to introduce another possible culprit to muddy the waters.
Well, if she had blonde hair and the only person I could think of would be the Countess.
The time on Ratchet's broken watch was deliberately set to conceal the true time of the crime. The vial of vaping liquid incriminated Captain Arbuthnot. However, he had a solid alibi confirmed by Monsieur McQueen. Impossible then to suspect him. All these false leads were intended for me. But I am Poirot. I understood the truth. We have a train full of suspects. It's time to identify who the real culprits are. Let's start with Detective Locke.
No. Oh, okay. That was so... I wasn't expecting something as dramatic as that. Was it proof that clears she was drunk?
Planting the conductor's jacket in her suitcase was an attempt to implicate Detective Locke, but she couldn't fake her drugged condition. Dr. Constantine can testify that the drugged tea incapacitated her for hours, and she had 2 relapses. Let us move on to Monsieur McQueen. When I told him about Cassetti, he looked very surprised that I managed to make the connection between him and the Armstrong case. He told me, "But I thought we had..." I think he meant... You thought you didn't leave any real clues linking the murder to the Armstrong kidnapping. Moreover, you insisted that Ratchet did not speak French when you knew I had heard a voice calling out in French that was supposed to be Ratchet.
What implicates...
You took some pleasure in leaving me false clues, I think. It was quite annoying. But you told me yourself that your father was the district attorney who handled the Armstrong case.
The case haunted my father. At first, he believed Suzanne Moreau had helped her boyfriend, Noah, to kidnap Daisy, even though there were questions that went unanswered, and a young policewoman refused to let it go, continuing to find discrepancies, but never enough to reopen the official investigation.
That policewoman sits there. Her name is Joanna Locke.
Then tell him. Tell him how in the end my father believed you, how he resigned a job that he loved, racked with guilt that he may have let that monster go free. He died young, broken, his faith in justice broken. That's what Ratchet did to him.
Thank you for your honesty, Monsieur McQueen. Your father is one more victim of the man who called himself Ratchet. Now, I will turn to Ratchet's valet, Monsieur Masterman.
I'm gonna say no. I have to say, like... it's like, okay, they're planning to kill him, but then they're so willing to also implicate people for the murder, like Captain Arbuthnot and Joanne Locke. I don't know if they know Detective Locke was the same police detective. I'm assuming they had to have. But it's, I don't know. It was weird because McQueen seemed angry at Locke, but I'm guessing it was just like misplaced anger, just directing it somewhere. But sorry. Sorry, the face. I didn't realize.
No, Poirot. Remember Ratchet's sleeping pills.
Oh. Well, thank you
Ratchet
for letting me know.
sensed danger close to him and naturally wanted to stay awake. You gave him sleeping pills without his knowledge. Once he was sound asleep, you could do what you had to do in peace.
Sir, I'll tell you the truth. I was Colonel Armstrong's adjutant in the war, sir, and afterwards, I was his valet in New York. I'm afraid I concealed the fact this morning. It was very wrong of me, sir, but I knew how suspicious it would look.
Is that all you have to say?
That's all, sir.
Now, to leave no suspicious stone unturned, let us move on to Monsieur Bouc.
What? Me? A suspicious stone?
Sorry, it's so funny. Okay. Was the proof that Clears found me on the room our friendship? Director of the company found me a room on the train.
Bouc, my friend, of course you are not guilty. You did everything you could to get me on this train. What madness would cause you to ensure, and I speak with all modesty, that the best detective in the world could be present to witness your crime?
But doesn't our friendship count as well?
Most assuredly, but a murderer can wear all sorts of masks, including friendship. Let us consider our ever-efficient wagon-lit conductor, Pierre Michel.
What implicates Father
No,
Misrule?
that is his motive. I need real, tangible proof.
Sorry.
Your admission that you drugged Detective Locke immediately incriminates you. But the murder could not have been possible without your very capable assistance. Your knowledge of train procedures made the murder possible, and your position in the corridor of the train allowed you to be the perfect alibi for several passengers. And your motive? Suzanne Moreau, Daisy Armstrong's poor nanny, who was wrongly accused and committed suicide, was your daughter.
C'est un foiré. He got what he deserved. My poor daughter has finally been avenged. My Suzanne. My child.
Let's move on now to Monsieur Hardman, one of 3 detectives on this train.
I find this so funny. Okay. Pretends to be he's a detective. Implicates.
Monsieur Hardman, I think you are a real detective. But you were never hired by Ratchet. Your alibi was that you were watching the corridor to protect Ratchet, which, of course, you never did. You protected Pierre Michel. However, we just saw that his alibi doesn't hold up, so neither does yours.
I don't know about the conductor.
Being Suzanne's fiancé, you had a substantial motive to punish Ratchet. You used your detective skills, just as Detective Locke did, to hunt him down and finally avenge the death of your beloved.
That's right, Mr. Poirot. I do have some detective skills.
I never doubted it. Now, Fraulein Schmidt, the lady's maid with the soul of a cook.
Okay, this one.
Although she tried to protect the princess when I presented her with the embroidered handkerchief, that's not evidence she committed murder. Fraulein Schmidt, you told me of your remorse for drugging Detective Locke. I believe you are sincere. However, as the cook of the Armstrong family, you experienced the drama from within. The death of Daisy, then Sonia Armstrong, who died in childbirth, and finally Suzanne and John Armstrong.
So much misfortune in that poor family. The death of this criminal is only justice.
Let us move on to Countess Andreny. I was impressed by the earnestness of her husband when he swore to me solemnly on his honor that his wife never left her compartment that night. Should I believe it? Even if it seems logical, it's more complicated than that. I believe Countess Andreni.
Oh, really? Okay. What clears Countess Andreni? Too weak to stab? Morally incapable. I mean, I'm gonna have to go...
Countess Andreni is young and fit.
Okay, I was
Physically
thinking...
quite capable of stabbing Ratchet. The problem must be somewhere else.
Okay, I was thinking it's like because of her vertigo thing, unless that was all fake, but... I'm just like, where do we get this from? Like, what evidence or what did she say to suggest this? Because I don't think this would be it. Like, why would that clear her?
Countess Andreni, being Sonia Armstrong's sister, you had every reason in the world to want to avenge her. But you were incapable of stabbing someone, even after what he had done to you and your family. The night of the crime, you simply took a sleeping pill. I appreciate the irony that nearby, Detective Locke was also in a drugged sleep. When you awoke, you thought the nightmare was over.
Rudolph?
Hush, my love. Hush.
Excellent transition. I was coming to you, Count Andreni.
I'm just like, is it gonna be yes he did in her stead? Like, why did they... Okay, so that was yes. He replaced...
12 people. A jury. This was very important to all of you. If Countess Andreni did not stab Ratchet, someone had to take her place. And you, Count, the beloved husband. I've seen how fiercely you love and protect your wife.
Enough! I would do anything for Helena. Anything. Even that.
Yes, even that. Let's move on to Monsieur Foscarelli.
I'm just kind of like, that... Him, I understand. I'm just trying to understand where in the story... like, strongly suggested that her morality, the Countess's morality, would keep her from being unable to go through with it, even though she definitely would want to take revenge. So, I mean, again, there's so many characters that I could have possibly missed it, or I mean, I'm just not sure if I saw a strong implication about her moral, her morality being an inability to do the crime. But okay. What implicates...
Detective Locke found out that you were the Armstrong chauffeur, and that you planned to travel on the same train at the same time as Ratchet. That is what made her decide to obtain a ticket as well. Unfortunately, she could not prevent the murder. Have you lost your tongue, Mr. Foscarelli?
Oh, Daisy. She was the delight of the house. Tonio, she called me. And she would sit in the car and pretend to drive me.
And you, Mademoiselle Olson, a champion for the immigrants, a worthy calling. I do not think that's the right answer.
Really? Wait, what's her implication? I am thrown off by this one. What implicates her? I guess we gotta think about...
Mademoiselle Olson, you supported Madame Hubbard's story about her connecting door latch. A story that I later demonstrated to be impossible. So, you deliberately lied to me, and you also lied about Mademoiselle Debenham's whereabouts.
Totally forgot about that.
Enough! I can't take this anymore. I know what you want from me, Mr. Poirot. Very well. Here it is. She was my little Daisy, my angel, so patient. When I patched a scrape or took her temperature, that was my job. But she was so much more to me. She was a shining light in an ever-darkening world. I've tried to honor her by caring for children who have lost everything.
Thank you, Mademoiselle Olson. You too shed light on your part in this mystery.
Okay,
You were Daisy Armstrong's nurse. I will ask you no more questions. It is enough that you have admitted what I know to be the truth, and I understand.
I'm just kind of
Let's
curious
move
if,
on.
like...
Dr. Constantine.
You suspect me? I know none of these people. I didn't know Ratchet either, and I've taken a solemn oath to help people, not murder them.
If I... Because I'm just trying to think, like, what in the world... Because it's not like we can go with maybe mysteries? I don't know, man. I mean, I guess it's like just trying to go over all the... his assistance with
Dr.
investigation.
Constantine was
Oh,
certainly
really? That's not
helpful
enough?
to my investigation, but that does not prove he is innocent.
Book's
You
testimony?
are one of
Oh,
the
right, I
few
forgot they
people
were
in this
roommates.
room not to have any connection with the Armstrong case. Moreover, your alibi is confirmed by Monsieur Bouc, whom I would trust with my life.
That is very kindly said, my friend.
We now come to Mademoiselle Debenham and Captain Arbuthnot, whose relationship was not in doubt from the moment I inspected your room at the hotel.
You have a bloody nerve.
Indeed, I do.
We're getting married.
Congratulations. But I would rather talk about your relationship to John Armstrong. That was easy. Captain Arbuthnot, you served in the army with John Armstrong. What I don't understand is why a man your age is still a captain. One might expect you to be a colonel as well.
Ever fought in a war, Poirot?
It was war that first brought me to England.
Then you know what it's like. There's a shattering sound, and death, and mistakes, acting on intelligence that proved to be wrong. I sent a patrol to their death. Good men, brave men, wasted. John testified on my behalf at a court-martial. I'm not a colonel. I don't deserve to be, you bloody fool. But I'm also not in prison. John remained my best friend until... There, you have my story. Understand now?
Archie, calm down, please.
You're right, Mary. What you see in me, I don't understand.
Oh, Archie, I see in you what John saw.
Miss Debenham, I'm sorry.
My turn, is it?
I'm afraid so. And you have caused me quite a puzzlement. Your connection with the Armstrong family was not obvious. Then I remembered the job you currently hold.
Okay, teacher. Oh, I just click. You could just click the space bar to confirm that. I don't know why I'm using the mouse.
You were the teacher of... No, she was the teacher of Countess Andrény.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was wondering. I'm like, with Daisy was 3, but who knows? You know, they start young.
You were the teacher of Helena Andrény, whose maiden name was Helena Goldenberg before she married Count Andrény.
Yes, absolutely. Why lie to you? She was an excellent student.
Captain Arbuthnot. No, his vial found at the crime scene was a decoy.
Queen's testimony?
You had one of the strongest alibis, thanks to Mr. McQueen. But his testimony melted like a snowflake. There went your alibi. Poof! Unless you have another one.
I'm confused. So his
As
vape...
for you, Mademoiselle Debenham,
His vape thing was a decoy, but then he was also at the scene of the crime? That sounds like a terrible decoy. I don't know if she would have done
I
it.
do not think
Really?
that's the
Okay.
right answer.
I honestly, like, I have not been counting if, like, 12 so far have implicated how many people. Because I'm supposed to implicate 12 people specifically, right? But... Oh, I don't remember this. Like, how in the world am I supposed to remember any of this?
Mademoiselle Olsen was the only one who could confirm your alibi. I think you know where you stand.
Very good, Mr. Poirot. Are you satisfied?
I will be soon. Now I must turn to Sonia Armstrong's godmother, Princess Dragomirov.
Okay, so let's count. So we have Ratchet's two employees, Hardwick, the conductor. Let's see, we have Abnat and his soon-to-be wife, depending if they go to jail or not. Olsen, that's 7. I feel like I'm definitely... Who else did we already go over? Oh, the diplomat, so that's 8. I'm really trying to remember... Oh wait, I could just press escape. I could press escape and go through this. Okay, so... everyone's here is clear. He's dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm 2 people left. Which, the only ones we haven't got to, the staff are not here. We haven't gone to her, Miss Hubbard. Oh god. Wait, is it seriously both? It's just these 2 left, right? 1, 2, okay, 5, 8, 11. Oh my god, sorry. 11, 14, 16, if I'm counting this right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 18, 20. If we're looking for 12 people, then that's 8 people that are not guilty. If I counted right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3 times 6 is 18. So 20. So 20, so it's X out these is 17. 17, 16, because he's the victim. She didn't do the stabbing. So 15. So literally... Oh, wait. I'm counting these guys when I don't need to. Oh, no. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Jesus Christ. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we need to go by that. So that's 12 right there. 14. So if we already got 2 people that are counted out, because Ratchet's counted out, and then... So everyone else is also yes? Guess so it seems like so far.
Princess Dragomirov, you weren't on my list of suspects at the start, given your social position.
I left my social position in a cold country.
Do you object to being addressed as princess?
I deny people the opportunity. It makes a good story to tell their friends. It also guarantees a good table in the best restaurants.
Princess, there is also, forgive me, your extreme physical fragility.
It does not stop me when I must be strong.
Indeed. Of more importance, though, is the fact that you're the only left-handed person on the train. And the single blow to Ratchet from a left-handed person was very, forgive me, weak. Finally, I'm afraid I know the alibi that you shared with Fraulein Schmidt is false.
You have been very thorough, sir. I hope you will permit me to say we are much alike.
I am honored. Now it is time to end with Mrs. Hubbard, or should I say...
Okay, there you go.
Linda Arden.
So the mother.
If Princess Dragomirov hadn't told me about her relationship with this famous actress, I might not have made the connection. But you are a great actress, madame. Your performance as a flighty, self-involved woman was superb. I never would have guessed something entirely different. As for what ties you to the Armstrong family, it is obvious.
Sonia's mother is the... What, links? Is there more than one? Mother Sonia. Godmother. Did it? Oh, okay. Okay, clicking space actually didn't work.
That's the right answer.
Weird. Oh. Usually
Mrs. Hubbard, you are the mother of Sonia Armstrong and Mrs. Andreni.
What implicates Mrs. Hubbard? Proximity to Ratchet.
Madame Hubbard, you really are a remarkable actress. You put so much effort into your character and into staging the murder. I saw it as a perfect mosaic, each person playing his or her allotted part. So carefully arranged that if suspicion should fall on any one person, the evidence of one or more of the others would clear the accused person and confuse the issue. Everything was meticulously planned. But you hadn't expected that Detective Locke and I would be on this train, and the avalanche would block it on the night of the murder. You had to improvise. But again, improvisation would be another of your skills as an actress. So you came up with the story that the latch on the door that communicated with Ratchet's compartment was hidden by the handbag.
I always fancied myself in comedy parts. That slip about the sponge bag was silly. Shows you should always rehearse properly. You know all about it, Mr. Poirot. You're a very wonderful man, but even you can't quite imagine what it was like. That awful day. I was just crazy with grief. So were the servants. We decided then and there that the sentence of death that Ratchet had escaped had got to be carried out. There were 12 of us, or rather 11. Suzanne's father was over in France, of course. First we thought we'd draw lots as to who should do it, but in the end we decided on this way. It was the driver, Antonio, who suggested it. Mary worked out all the details later with Hector McQueen. It took a long time to perfect our plan. We first had to track Ratchet down. Hardman managed that in the end. Then we had to try and get Edward and Hector into his employment. Well, we managed that. Then we had a consultation with Suzanne's father. Captain Arbuthnot was very keen on having 12 of us. He seemed to think it made it more orderly. He didn't like the stabbing idea much. But he agreed that it did solve most of our difficulties. Well, Suzanne's father was willing. Suzanne had been his only child. We knew from Hector that Ratchet would be coming back from the east, sooner or later, by the Orient Express. With Pierre Michel actually working on that train, the chance was too good to be missed. My daughter's husband had to know, of course, and he insisted on coming on the train with her. Hector wrangled it so that Ratchet selected the right day for traveling when Michel would be on duty. And then, at the last minute, you came. For the rest of the story, you worked out everything, Mr. Poirot. You were right about all of us. What are you going to do about it? If it must all come out, can't you lay the blame upon me, and me only? I would have stabbed that man 12 times willingly. It wasn't only that he was responsible for my daughter's death, and her child's, and that of the other child who might have been alive and happy now. It was more than that. There had been other children kidnapped before Daisy, and there might be others in the future. Society had condemned him. We were only carrying out the sentence, but it's unnecessary to bring all these others into it, all these good, faithful souls.
you guys can't have no problem implicating
You are a
Detective
director
Locke.
of the company, Monsieur Book. What do you say?
In my opinion, Poirot, the first theory you put forward was the correct one. Decidedly so. I suggest that is the solution we offer to the police. You agree, Doctor?
Certainly, I agree. As regards the medical evidence, I think that I made one or two fantastic suggestions.
Then, having placed my solution before you, I have the honor to retire from the case.
Okay. Solve the murder on the Orient Express. So, how are they getting out of this out of this train? That was the end. Okay. I thought there were more chapters to this game, but that's not the case. Yeah, obviously, I mean, it could just be that I was missing details on certain things, what is happening, what is going on.
I'm sorry to wake you up in the middle of the night, Poirot, but it couldn't wait. There was a detail that bothered me in my preliminary autopsy of Ratchet's body. I went back to examine the body and I discovered a wound covered by another. The blow I hadn't seen was delivered by a thinner, sharper blade. So there were not 12, but 13 stab wounds.
12 stabs for 12 jurors. It doesn't work with 13 wounds. The symmetry is destroyed.
It can't be one of the culprits who stabbed him twice?
Doctor, a different knife was used. There is only one explanation. Somehow, some way, there is a 13th murderer on this train. We must tell Book. The case is not solved.
Okay, well, this explains why there was... I was like wondering, I'm like, how come the game said there's like 13 chapters, or when I looked it up or something like that. Even the achievement popped up as like, you solved the mystery. So, were they hiding this? What is a different knife
Please,
used? That's
come
the
in.
That's the weird part about it, right?
Book. I see we are moving at last.
Yes. The way was finally cleared while we slept. If all goes well, we will arrive in Venice this evening. The train will be there for several hours for refueling and reprovisioning. What do we do with the 13th murderer? Do you have a lead?
I thought about it. There is one clue that was left aside in my investigation. The diary I found in Ratchet's safe mentioned an appointment in Venice. Someone with the initials A.W. He will never keep the appointment. But there should be enough time. I must try to keep that appointment for him.
You're not going to... What? Excuse me? Oh, inspect. Okay, I was like, what the hell? I should be able to look. Debrief, confirm arriving to Venice. Send money to Cairo. So December 18th at 10 o'clock, or 10 p.m. specifically. 18th, 10 p.m. How do we know about the meeting point, though? Confirm flight. This is in Venice. Meeting point. Confirm flight. This is a fountain. What's the... I mean, I'm gonna assume the rabbit has something. What's the rabbit? Okay, it's that. Okay, there we go. Oh, hello? Okay.
Et voilà.
So it's literally saying, like, one person actually is the one who did the stab and killed him, and everyone else did the ritualistic... Man was already dead by the time they got to him. That's the only thing I could think of. Oh god, I have to look for golden mustaches again. No, it's not done. Okay, what is it that I need to do right now? Appointment, find your Hastings, talk to Dr. Constantine.
How would it look to the police if I asked a suspected murderer for help?
Okay, well, the only people who aren't guilty thus far is the staff. Can't remember, do we actually have... Wait. Because we saw that list once. I'm just wondering... Wait, is it in our inventory, maybe? Oh, it literally says how many mustaches we need to collect. Okay. Oh, God. No, we don't get the... Oh, no. No. Excuse me as I relook. This is Dragomianov?
I don't have time for small talk. How would it look to the police if I asked a suspected murderer for help?
Okay. Detective Locke.
I don't have time for small talk. How would it look to the police if I asked a suspected murderer for help?
It's interesting that I can go into people's compartments. Mind you, I'm doing this just to... Especially when I can interact with... Okay, I thought that coat hanger was like a mustache. Okay, so... Dr. Constantine is probably... I'm just trying to... Okay, who is this thus far? We know there's a 13th. So we have these three. There's the staff. I'm just trying to think. Okay. It's back to first class. Which is very confusing. The first class is the 101. Oh wait, this is our lovely abode here.
I think we should let Ratchet rest in peace.
Oh god, his body's just in there.
I don't have time for small talk.
His body is just rotting in there.
How would it look to the police if I asked a suspected murderer for help?
Listen, I just want to look into their room for a golden mustache. That's really what it's all about. Oh god. It's gonna be one of these things where it's like, yes, there was a mustache on the roof this entire time. And of course I'm not gonna know this because gamers don't look up. This side, don't have to actually look up. Okay, everyone's in here. We need to talk to Dr. Constantine. Okay, we're just gonna... Oh, never mind. You're gonna force it.
A moment. Have you made arrangements for Ratchet's body?
Yes, it will be collected by the Italian authorities when we reach Venice. The autopsy will be performed there. However, there is something odd.
Oh?
Since the train is French, jurisdiction must be shared. When I told them you were already on the scene, they have both agreed to support your investigation until we reach Paris. Ratchet's compartment will be sealed until we arrive there. All of those who conspired to kill Ratchet are to be confined to the train until then as well.
So, thanks to you, I am the rope in a tug-of-war between two countries.
Oh, but I thought you would want to be in charge. And isn't it odd we continue on our journey with a trainload of people that police consider potential murderers?
Calm yourself, Doctor. It is not the first time I find myself in the middle. And, to be honest, I welcome the chance to see this case through. It is fast becoming one of the most challenging of my career.
Okay. Monsieur Book?
So, my dear Book, how does our journey progress?
We are well on our way to Venice. All of our passengers are locked in their rooms by order of the authorities. I watch them when they want to stretch their legs, like the captain there behind you.
I see that you have the situation well in hand. Would you be able to accompany me to Venice to follow a lead?
I'm honored you asked me, my friend. I would have loved to help you. But I have to manage the situation here. I must make sure no one gets off the train in Venice, and that Ratchet's body is transferred.
Okay. So, Detective Locke maybe is the one that's gonna be going with me. What? That doesn't make sense at all. He's one of the... There's no way that's happening. Okay. Definitely, I would imagine if anyone's gonna be her. My question is, does she actually maybe... No, but she was drugged. Unless that's somehow faked.
Hello, Monsieur Fauché. Is everything going well?
As well as can be expected. Our stocks of food and drink are running low. An unexpected layover on the mountains and an unexpected murder didn't help. Have you ever noticed that when things get tense, people tend to eat and drink more?
It is curious that, even when they are accused of murder, as much as I learn of human nature, people still manage to surprise me. At least, we'll soon be in Venice.
Yes, we'll be able to stock up on enough provisions there. As long as there isn't another murder.
Okay. Before I do... We're doing a... We're just asking anyone to come with us? Okay, you are just in here for some reason. Okay, I feel like I want to go to the very back of the train first. Before doing anything. Okay, I haven't seen a mustachio. I mean, like, I feel like Detective Locke obviously would be the most sensible in terms of coming with us to... So I'm guessing when we were going to the doors, that's him and hawing over, like, who should I bring with me on this trip to the... See, I'm now looking at the ceiling. I'm now looking at the ceiling to see whether or not... I mean, it could be that this train ride, this train's not going to have the mustaches. It's whatever when we get off the train and are in Venice. Okay, please. Mustache? Mustache? Oh, come on. Come on. Okay. Is it literally just all I'm doing right now? Find your Hastings? Oh, that's find my partner. My boots on the ground partner. What is this sink? It looks... I mean, okay, there is a... It does... Sorry, it just looked really flat and I was very confused. Okay. I can't believe this. Oh yeah, where is the conductor is also being... Where is he being sequestered to? What room is he being sequestered in? Can I go out this door? No. Literally impossible. Okay, I'm gonna assume that none of...
Locked. Well, I don't need to return there anyway.
Okay, so I'm gonna assume these mustaches are outside of the train. We need to... I mean, the most likely person to come with us would be Detective Locke, so let's beeline for her. Because having one of the staff come along makes no sense. Okay. Joanne, hey.
Mademoiselle Locke, you are clearly an excellent police officer. Could you accompany me to Venice for an investigation into Ratchet's activities? There is much we still need to know.
Well, yes. It would be an honor to work with you. And I'm glad you trust me. What do you have in mind?
There was a notation in Ratchet's appointment book. He had an appointment.
With who?
There were only the initials A.W. They were to meet at 10 o'clock at the Fontana dei Conigli. I want to know who Ratchet was meeting and why.
But you've already discovered the 12 conspirators. Why is this meeting important?
Unfortunately, the case is not complete. Dr. Constantine has discovered the presence of a 13th stab wound.
One of them could have stabbed him twice.
The wound was made with another, finer blade. Why would one of them have used 2 knives? Did they want to confess they killed him more than the others? And if so, why bother to deny it when they have already confessed? No, it makes no sense. And I do not close a case until all questions have been answered. You, of all people, must understand this.
You're right. I do understand. I'll help you.
Thank you. Together, we will uncover the truth. We will arrive in a few hours. Take the opportunity to rest.
I slept well last night. No more effects of the drug.
Excellent. Then be prepared when we reach Venice. We have another mystery to solve.
Okay. Can you imagine if like someone did get on the train and they get off the train at the at the wherever that's the name
This
of
is
the
the third
stop
embarking
was?
dock, and no gondoliers available at all. With Carnival, you can't find a gondolier to cross that damn canal. They're all booked. The worst thing is that the fountain is just across this canal. We're almost there.
I like how she's sedately walking, despite the fact that... Oh no, I gotta look for golden mustaches in this?
I see a gondolier just over there.
Okay. Oh, okay. Strangely blocked. Okay, before... What was the goal right now? Cross the canal. So before we do that, we are obviously going to be looking for golden mustachio.
It's calm and relaxing, although not as clean as it could be.
I'm assuming this is blocked off. Yep, makes sense. This person is just... Not just having a look. Just... Are you suspicious? We're just gonna judge you based on the way you look. Don't mind me. Make the pigeons fly away. Okay, that was actual. I wasn't expecting that to be an achievement. But it's nice that they actually did. The pigeons just somehow didn't stay there, despite the fact they totally would fly away in real life. Garbage? No? What's that? Confetti? Okay. I'm seeing things that aren't actually there. Water fountain? Maybe? Don't mind me, sir. I'm just standing behind you. Okay.
You have my full confidence, mademoiselle. I'll leave it to you.
Damn, there's like... Okay. No sign. Okay, so what do I need to do? I'm assuming there's going to be a task by this gondolier.
Hi there. We'd like to cross the canal, please.
There is a bridge about a kilometer down the canal.
Please. According to the map, the Fontana dei Conigli is just across the canal here.
No. I, Gabriele, cannot help you. I'm sorry.
We'll miss the 10 o'clock rendezvous if we try to get through this crowd. And have to walk a kilometer in both directions. Why is he refusing to take us across? He looks upset. I should try to find out why. If it's a matter of price, I'm sure we can work it out.
Money? Money won't help me now.
His problem isn't money. What is it then?
Okay.
Ah, what a sham. A beautiful bouquet crushed by revelers. Bella Chiara, the beautiful Chiara. A beautiful name for a beautiful gondola.
Okay. The gondolier's problem. He's fed up. He had a fight with his girlfriend. Okay. What's the name?
Good.
Kiara?
Score. 1 for the good guys.
Okay, now we go talk to him.
I'm sorry you had a fight with Kiara.
What? How did you know?
I'm a detective. I'd like to help, if I can.
If you have a spare engagement ring, detective, I'll take it.
Ah, I see. You lost the engagement ring you were planning to give Kiara?
Lost? It is worse than that. I threw it away in the canal. I
How?
bitterly regret this gesture. I now find myself without a girlfriend and without a ring.
I'm sorry, what? In the fit of Le Passion, he threw the ring into the canal. They had an
If we
argument,
find
I
a ring,
guess.
maybe the gondolier will take us across.
You are right. There is not much time. I will help you.
Are we switching characters now? The slow turn away. Nope, okay. How the hell? It's just a bunch of people. I'm just kind of curious. How am I supposed to be going about this? Oh, kitty cat, hi. What? I gotta zoom in. Oh, don't tell me I actually found it.
I know someone who'll be happy.
Really? Right away. I basically found it right away. Crazy. Okay. I didn't know, I swear. I was like, oh, we can go down to the water. Great. Okay, well that was very quick. It's amazing that your ring didn't actually, the box didn't sink to the bottom. The ring.
I'm sorry you had a fight
no,
with Kiara.
sorry.
What?
I'm a detective.
If you...
Blah, blah, blah,
I
blah,
bit...
blah,
I
blah,
know...
blah, 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 blah. Okay, go
Excuse
down.
me. I believe I have something that belongs to you.
Mamma mia, grazie mille, signorina. With this, I can now win my Chiara's heart again. I know it. How to thank you?
My friend and I need to get to the other side. We have a very important date at the Fontana di Conigli.
Ah, yes. The rabbit fountain. Of course, I'll take you across. Then I will call Chiara. Hopefully she will forgive me.
I'm sure she will.
Well done, Detective Locke.
I'm sorry, did you see that gondola passing by? That was absolutely frightening. One guy just happened going cheering. For some reason, some other dude is not even rowing the boat. And for some reason, he is in
This
Festival.
district of Venice is very charming. You will
Costume.
love it.
Okay, we is that the guy? Okay, guy on the phone. How do they know that they don't have no idea
If it's
what
not
Ratchet
too much
looks
to
like?
ask, can you wait for us until we return?
Yes, no worries. I can call Chiara from here. To find the fountain, walk along the quay on the left, then cross the bridge and you are there. You cannot miss it.
Got it. Thank you.
Thank you, signorina. You have made me the happiest gondolier in Venice.
Hopefully
I
your girlfriend
fixed
takes you back.
everything.
Oh, never mind. Everything's good. Find the fountain. Okay, but listen, there are mustaches to find, okay? We gotta... I'm gonna go through the entire thing. Because wasn't there like 4 that we need to find? Okay, I don't want to go... Like, I don't want to go down other paths because I'm going to get lost. Hey, cat. The cat doesn't care. The cat's like, don't get in my way. I'm hoping it's not like going to be down the other alley or anything like that. Oh god, I need to check. I need to check. What happens? What happens? I just don't know. I just wonder if she's going to say, is this probably going to be a dead end? Oh, it's not. What are you guys... Okay. Well, at least that solves The game's pretty lenient then. It's not gonna make you go on a wild goose chase. Oh my god. I wish I didn't want to, like, look for these golden mustaches. But so far, nothing. Unless this chapter continues on the train. And if not, then I don't know where the hell these mustachios are. Okay. Oh. And the rabbit, okay. Man, it is freaking me out that these guys are just standing there as if their arms are perched on something.
It's 9:55. The right time in the right place. Now AW just needs to show up.
You made me run, Detective Locke. Poirot does not run. I'll wait, sitting down.
Okay. We found the fountain.
Not really my style, but I'll take it.
1 of 4, there we go. It's honestly adorable. Okay, they showed a woman walking out of a...
Did you see anyone who could be AW?
No, no one. But who knows what those masks and costumes are hiding?
Mm-hmm. I'm scaring me all the way. Okay, it's hilarious. They give you more than one chance. Okay, multiple opportunities to talk to someone. It wouldn't be like person's not wearing. I'm scaring these pictures away. You, oh, excuse me. Yeah, you fly away. Do what you're supposed to do. Okay, we can't talk to her, interesting enough. We can talk to this guy.
We have an appointment, I believe?
I don't think so. I've never met you.
Oh god, this guy is so brusque with it. It's like, no, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me, I don't know who you are. This guy is just by himself alone in this. What is going on? You're having way too much fun to be our suspect.
I have an appointment with you, don't I?
No, dove la tua mascara?
Okay, yep, I figured, but you know. This lady?
Did you have an appointment here at the fountain?
Yes, to party.
Okay. So far, like, we can't talk to her. I'm kind of curious. It's like we can't talk to her until we talk to everyone else. I?
No, dove la tua mascara?
Anyone want to translate what they're saying? Can I talk to any of you? No? Wait. No. Oh, not that guy. Okay. Don't mind me, man. I'm just... What?
Did you see anyone who could be AW?
No, no one.
Okay. So literally... Yeah, again. Do we... Will it be on the other side?
Did you have an appointment here at the fountain?
Yes, to party.
Okay, well... I guess everyone's... Okay, is it going to... You know, and it very specifically blocks me off as well, so we know for a fact that... I'm now very confused. Unless... Oh no, don't tell me it was that guy who was by himself in the corner of the... Oh no.
We have an appointment, I believe?
I don't think so. I've never met you.
Okay, thank God, because this is creepy. You're just by yourself. You're not even dancing in the group. Go away, birds. Okay, how is it not like this lady right here? Didn't we also look like someone walked out? Okay, so this is a game thing. Hello? What's supposed to be happening here? Is there a direction I have not gone in that... Because this is definitely blocked off, yeah. Okay. Huh? You. Man, this pigeon is so slow. How have you not been eaten somehow? Oh, wait. Okay, that's where we are. Is this of any importance? Okay, seriously, what's going on? Discover who AW is. So right now the problem is, I've walked around, I'm pretty sure I've went to every single person that had a talking point. Is there a name? Maybe... Like someone... Oh, are you... Oh, no, come on. Oh, wait.
If there's no one to help me, they won't mind if I help myself. Aziz Wadi. That's the only name that corresponds to the initials AW.
Spaziente, non ti ho sentito. Posso aiutarla?
Hello, I'm looking for the Fontana dei Canigli. Do you know where it is?
Ah, it's right in front of the hotel. It's easy to recognize because of the rabbits.
Thank you. I had an appointment with someone, but I can't find him. I wondered if you might be staying in your hotel.
I can't help you unless you give me the name.
I have an appointment with Mr. Aziz Wadi. Do you know if he's here?
Well, unfortunately, he left the hotel this morning. He seemed to be in a hurry, but he left a carta. You are?
I'm Mrs. Ratchet.
Mr. Wadi asked me to give the message to the signore, but I suppose this is okay.
Okay, that works. Let's read this. I think I'm being washed. I changed our meeting place. Alice was sitting on the fountain. She glanced at the statue of the white rabbit. Suddenly, the beast hopped away. Alice followed it again. Let Alice be your guide. Okay, we're following the white rabbit. Oh wait, we're following Alice. She glanced at the statue of the white rabbit. Okay. After walking through a narrow alley and crossing a bridge, Alice came upon two men who were arguing over who had the tallest hat. Her feet led her back to the narrow alley and then to a small square where she found the cat drinking tea. The mischievous kitty ran into another alley. Alice chased after him. Breathless, Alice arrived in a large square with barracks for playing card soldiers. Out they came marching towards her. Alice ran to the end of the quay. There, a large door with a Gorgon's face on it demanded a secret code. The code that Alice had to collect throughout her journey. Okay. We're not gonna ring the bell. Okay, sorry. Mustache. No. You definitely can't go up. Oh, God.
So, mademoiselle, was our mysterious AW here?
No, but I managed to get his name, Aziz Wadi, and a letter he wrote for Ratchet. It seems to be a kind of riddle rhyme.
Let me see. Well, Ratchet and Mr. Wadi must love this book to refer to it so much.
Yes, I think we have to search and find the tracks that this person left for Ratchet to find him.
I think so. Lead the way, Mademoiselle Locke.
Okay. Well, you know the one white rabbit, excuse me, ma'am. You know, look, this way is magically clear now. Okay. Sorry, I'm hoping to find the message. Here we go. Okay, she glanced at the statue of the white rabbit. Beast hopped away. Alice be your guide. After walking through a narrow alley and crossing a bridge, she came upon two men arguing about a tall hat. two men arguing about a tall hat. God, this is a nightmare to also be looking for golden mustaches. Anything here? No, these are books. Well, we crossed the bridge. Senor. I'm looking at these hats, but I don't know. What? I just want to see what's here. Just more area. Okay, so there's this. What? After walking through a narrow alleyway and crossing a bridge, Alice came upon two men who were arguing over who had the tallest hat. Her feet led her back her feet led her back to a narrow alleyway and then to a small square where she found a cat drinking tea. I mean, this is a narrow alleyway. Is this a square, though? I don't know if this is kind of back to where we were, actually. He's like, I'm not going to run, you can do the running. Okay, there's also a narrow alleyway. What? Oh, sorry, over here. A cat drinking tea? I have no idea. This thing is kind of... The mischievous cat ran into another alley, arrived in a large square with barracks for playing card soldiers. Out they came marching towards her. Alice ran... Unless it's like, maybe the tourist information. I'm just wondering, we're in Q, which is the Plaza de Polizia. I don't know if like the cat being on the table is really gonna... The mischievous cat ran into another alleyway. Like, am I avoiding going over bridges now, or... Where is there a large square here? The fountain? Where were we? Because the fountain's the P, right? So I think we started off at C. We went down... Did we start off at O? What's O? Plaza del Fontana. Okay, so that's a fountain. Okay, so we started off at O. I went down H... I think I went down H. Oh my god, I don't know. It honestly has me very confused right now. Because, like, again, it's like, especially, well, the cat one, this doesn't make sense for the cat one, honestly. Because what, this cat was just supposed to stay here this entire time? Really? I just kind of wish I didn't have to, there's an easier way to look at this, this thing here. I think I'm being watched, changed the nameplate. She glanced at the statue of the white rabbit. Suddenly, the beast hopped away. Alice followed it. Again, let Alice be your guide. After walking through a narrow alleyway and crossing a bridge, Alice came upon two men who were arguing over who had the tallest hat. In case who came across the hat store, her feet led her back to the narrow alley and then to a small square where she found the cat drinking tea. Okay, so that's the part I got stuck at, right? I mean, do I want to run back to the hat? Because I honestly don't know. Though I don't know where. Oh, this is the hat store right here? Okay. Signor Capello? Oh. Oh. 8. Hold on. So we're looking for codes here. Oh my god. I didn't realize. Oh my god. Sir, you always like this. I need to find the fountain again. Because now I'm... The fountain shouldn't have been very far, right? See, this is the problem. I don't know. I don't know. Because we have to cross this bridge. I think we came in from this way. I want to see if there was a number by the rabbit. See, this is a small square, right? Okay, here's the rabbit. Okay, there's no number. Oh, there is a number. 2. Okay, 2, 8. So it's meant to like take us and lead us around. Because this is a small square right here. Which I do believe gets mentioned. Here's a cat. 4. This is the cat. 284. 2, 8, 4. Then we have a large square. Two, 8, 4. I wonder if we can just brute force the... So what leads to the large square? I mean, I guess I should probably look at the... The mischievous kitty ran into another alley. Breathless, Alice arrived in a large square with a barracks for playing card soldiers. Out they came marching towards her. So 284. I mean, technically there's a way to brute force this now. So I'm like going in the direction of what the cat's looking at. And also tempted to like brute force the number, right? 2846 up, the police. 2846. Okay. And then we need to make our way back, because, I mean, unless there's another number here. Alice ran and ran to the end of the quay. There, a large door with Gorgon's face on it demanded secret code. Okay, 2846 then. So I need to get back to the place with the... Oh, jeez, my bad. 2846. I need to get a place with the hat because that's the only place where I saw a code to input. Oh, I'm finding areas that I have not seen before. I mean, I don't know if there's going to be another door that I didn't realize had also required a passcode, but... Oh, okay, no, that was just my bad. Is there another one? I'm very nervous right now that there's going to be another place. But right beside the store... Oh, wait, never mind. Two, 8, 4, 6, 9. Hello, catch up.
Hey, you.
Okay,
I can't
well.
lose them.
Oh, okay. I'm just kind of curious if this is... Are you serious? Oh, ma'am. Oh, no. What the... Okay, well, I'm gonna assume that guy should have gone way ahead of me. I was not expecting that movement. I wonder if you, like, can you miss those, or... Oh my god.
Move over.
Are you sure I didn't lose sight of the killer? I did lose sight of the killer at one point. Oh, come on. We still lose him? And they just happen to be around people that all look the same. Are you kidding me?
Too many! Too many masks! The murderer could be standing there watching me and laughing.
I'm assuming Poirot was looking over the dead body of A.W.
Yes, Detective Locke?
The murderer got away. I'm coming back, but it looked like he dropped something when he climbed the first wall.
All right, I'll go and see. For my part, unfortunately, I could do nothing for the victim. He was already dead. I have already alerted the Italian authorities. I will see what I can find while I wait for them.
Okay. Alright, well, let's get to investigating then. Oh, wow, that's a whole lot of money.
A pair of women's glasses. Was Ratchet planning a new identity? There must be several tens of thousands of dollars in this bag.
Okay.
The victim was stabbed. Apparently the method of choice in this case.
Oh, conveniently not locked. Don't look, a set of keys.
A bunch of keys. If, as seems likely, Mr. Wadi is a resident of Geneva, then one of these may belong to his home there.
Okay. Switzerland, Baghdad.
Mr. Wadi's Swiss passport. I'll see if I can find a match on the internet to confirm his identity.
Just randomly on the internet? Are you sure no one's going to also have the same name as him? Swiss. I need to queue to inspect because inside. Where is the city? It's the place of origin, but would that be... Wait, okay, he said Geneva. I totally forgot about that. What's the date of the 78? Okay, so 12 plus 3. No, wait. When this game came out? 23? Okay. So... Oh, not... Oh, maybe it actually is 45. Oh.
No,
What?
not good.
Am I thinking wrong? 23. I'm being silly. Right. Because 12... Wait, 12? Not 12. 22. Yeah, okay, sorry, 22. I was thinking 88 for some reason. That would be 12. But in this case, 22 plus 23. I feel like I'm still getting it wrong, unless... Oh wait, I'm thinking of like, oh, I'm being silly.
This is wrong. But I'm never far from the truth.
When does the game take place?
I do not think that's the right answer.
Oh, wait. Oh my god. Oh, that's why. Aziz.
Et voila.
Okay, we didn't look at the shirt or whatever.
Various clothes in a suitcase. Mr. Wadi was obviously planning to leave this city.
Alright, was there anything else in this, How far is this crime scene? Oh wait, I'm supposed to go to the wall, right? Okay, Poirot, just speed walk there. Man, I did not catch that something got dropped, so... Oh, a passport. A passport. Huh. Okay. Interesting.
A false passport with Ratchet's picture. Clark, Ratchet. How many others? Now he will become Enrico Caldo. It appears Ratchet changed his identity as often as his socks.
Okay, interesting. That was the thing we need to pick up? Money in the backpack. Intuition will allow you to draw your own conclusion.
This appears to be a good lead.
I'm gonna deal with Cairo.
I'm sorry I couldn't catch the suspect, Mr. Poirot.
There is no need to apologize, mademoiselle. Your efforts were marvelous. I found some information about Mr. Wadi.
Did you access the FBI database?
Don't worry, my little gray cells were enough. However, the database may confirm the origin of these banknotes.
No need. I included them when I continued my investigation.
Excellent.
Oh god, what? Find the serial numbers of the dollar bills among the photos. Okay. Oh wait, okay, it's like, where are the serial numbers that I'm looking for? So, wait, how am I reading this? N-A. Is that how I'm... Okay, they're here as well. I got N-A... 215. How is it? Is it like the last... Does this scroll down? Huh? Okay. Oh no, I can't scroll it down. Am I looking at this right? 215, 18, 880. Like, I'm just not seeing it. Unless, is there, am I looking at the right thing? I don't know what I was trying.
Oh no, this isn't it. Think!
I literally don't know what I'm supposed to be looking at. Because I'm looking at this here, right? But then nothing is matching? Unless I'm just looking for the closest thing. SGC, there's like those little tags at the end. I'm so confused right now. Is there more than one page? That's what... There doesn't seem to be. Okay, I'm clicking left in A and D, but that's not doing anything.
No, I don't need Mr. Poirot. Come on, Joanna. That's okay. No. Come on, Joanna. No.
What?
I don't need Mr. Poirot.
Like,
no,
none
Joanna.
of these
Come on,
match, so...
No. I don't need Mr. No. I did something wrong.
Okay. So this tells me that there is more than one page, but... Oh my god. That's what's happening here. Okay, sorry. Yikes. Oh wait, here we go. Okay, so that's what was going on.
The detective gets it right.
Okay, it's all NA, so... Okay, that confused me a lot. I was like, heck, it looks like there's more pages, but I can't get to it because I have to click away. Okay, N-A...
That is a great detective job.
Okay. Wait, what? N-A... Is there another one? Oh, there's one up here.
Hey, I'm a pretty good detective after all.
Monsieur Poirot, it's part of the ransom money from the Armstrong case.
You are surprised?
I suppose not. So Ratchet had it in an account at the Banque du Lac.
It would seem so. He knew the serial numbers on the banknotes could be traced, and he could not spend it. So he stashed it there.
But now he's run low. Something he didn't count on. He hopes enough time has passed so he can begin to spend the ransom money.
Ah, there is something else he didn't count on.
What's that?
He
Tenacity.
didn't count on you, Detective Locke, and your tenacity.
Thank you. But we are still left with a murderer on the loose.
But we progress. We know Mr. Wadi had an appointment with Ratchet. He had a bag full of money and a passport with Ratchet's photo, but a new name. What is your opinion about the passport?
Ratchet wants to disappear again, hiding behind another fake identity.
I discovered that he was arrested in Armenia for trafficking in stolen art and was supposed to be arraigned in January. Once again, he changed his identity and vanished.
You are correct, mademoiselle. He also told me that he was threatened, and that threatening letter we found in his room was real. He had to disappear once again.
Okay. Why did the murderer leave the money? The motive is not money.
The bag isn't very big. He could have easily run away with it. If he didn't take it, it was deliberate. He wasn't interested in the money. If the motive wasn't money, it leaves passion or revenge for motive.
So, Detective Locke, what do you think? Passion or revenge?
Revenge seems like an obvious motive to me. The murderer carefully followed Wadi from the fountain to the new meeting place despite Wadi's precautions. That is cold and careful.
Excellent. We cannot yet know for certain, but that is a sound psychological analysis. We have an idea of the motive. It is the same motive as that of our 12 would-be murderers on the train. But we still must know who was under that mask.
The question is like, because Ratchet's already dead, so why did he go after this guy as well? Or is he killing all?
I think Wadi's killer is also Ratchet's murderer. The motive for both deaths was revenge, and both are related to the Armstrong case through the ransom money.
Exactly. So our murderer is linked to the Armstrong case. The money is linked to the Armstrong case. But these glasses that I found in the bag, they must have something to do with this case too.
Wait, those glasses mean something to me. Wait, I know. I've seen these. They belong to Suzanne Moreau, little Daisy's nurse. I remember seeing them in her bedroom, but they were gone the day she died.
I remember the press saying that the nurse had committed suicide.
The nurse?
I've
what?
always believed otherwise, and the glasses are proof that she was killed by Ratchet or his accomplice. He took those glasses. I always had a gut feeling, but now, Mr. Poirot, now I have proof Suzanne was innocent.
Yes, you do. But the question I ask myself is this. Why did Ratchet keep these glasses?
Yeah, that's like... Unless he was keeping trophies of his victims.
In my investigation at the time, I had already found Daisy's hair clip in one of Ratchet's hideouts. And now, Suzanne's glasses end up in this bag, which was a delivery to him.
2 objects from 2 victims of Ratchet.
Keeping an object belonging to his victims as a memento of the murder. He was a fetishistic killer, a trophy hunter. Okay, we managed to clear up some of the gray areas. What now?
Now that makes
the
him
bag
even
only
worse,
contained
honestly.
a fraction of the $1 million ransom of the Armstrong case. The rest must still be in a secure place. I will make a wager with you that it is the Banque du Lac in Geneva where Mr. Wadi worked.
Wadi was also the keeper of Ratchet's secrets. They were killed by the same murderer.
Agreed. Well, there is nothing more we can do here except wait for the police. Prepare yourself for a long evening with the police. We have a lot of explaining to do.
And after that?
A visit to Geneva, perhaps?
So, like, because the train's supposed to be going on to Paris, right? So... What? It's kind of like... Okay. I guess the train stayed for quite some time. But I guess they were offloading a body, possibly. So, you know... Where's the body? There's no way the body's being kept there, is it?
Here you are at last. I was worried about you.
We just left the police station. We had to explain to the Italian police that we were not murderers.
What? Another murder?
I'll tell you when we're underway. Are all passengers and staff aboard?
Yes, everyone is here. We were waiting for you.
Excellent. Let's not waste any more time. We have to make a longer than usual stop in Lausanne.
What? How long?
Long enough to do a little banking in Geneva.
I hope they got more supplies for food because they are running out. The chef is like probably so pressed right now. The chef and the pastry chef.
But this is madness. A 13th murderer of Ratchet?
Mon ami, he was not well liked.
But Monsieur Michel would have seen anyone enter Ratchet's compartment. And there were another 10 people milling about, taking their turn at stabbing him. How could they not notice an uninvited killer?
The 13th killer could have acted when Michel was smoking on the platform at Vinkovsky. But Even after the train departed, Michel was absent from his post at the end of the corridor several times the night of the murder. I must know where he really was and when. Yes, he most certainly returned to the train.
How can you be sure?
It's obvious. I mean, I hope Mr. Poirot agrees.
Please continue, Detective Locke.
He ran the direction. There's no one missing on the train. What proof is the murder still
All
on the
the
train?
passengers and crew are still aboard. If the killer of Mr. Wadi had remained in Venice, we would have noticed right away that someone was missing, and we could have alerted the authorities.
I promise you, I made certain everyone was aboard before we embarked.
Book, calm yourself.
Calm myself? But we're back where we started. There is still another murderer on my train. Wait a moment. Can I change my mind about my verdict? Can we turn everyone over to the police?
Everyone? Including ourselves?
What? No. No. Oh, it's a nightmare.
Let us take it step by step, my friend. We can start by eliminating all of the members of the Ratchet jury.
Who are the 12 people who are both Ratchet's jury and executioner? Oh my god. Okay.
My little
That's
gray
going
cell
extra
did
long.
not let me down. If we eliminate the 12 jurors, we are left with 7 additional suspects.
7? It's still too many.
I agree.
Smaller than before.
We must reduce our list.
Excuse my impatience, Poirot. It's as if my beautiful train is cursed. Can you exonerate any of the 7?
Well, no.
Good job.
No.
Book worked hard to get me aboard the train. He is definitely not a suspect. Brilliant. Mademoiselle Locke cannot be a suspect. She pursued Mr. Wadi's murderer. Good.
Because he told us about the 13th.
Dr. Constantine alerted me to the 13th stab wound. He is not a suspect. My little gray cells did not let me down.
Okay, we're not doing anyone
I have
else. Got
4
it.
suspects left who I must now examine more closely. Miss Nielsen, Monsieur Maury, Monsieur Fauché, and Countess Andrény.
One of my employees? Suspicious?
All
We need
3
one. There's more
got
than
off
one.
the train in Venice to restock supplies. Any one of them might have slipped away without being noticed.
I suppose. But what of Countess Andrény? You cleared her yourself.
She is cleared of the first murder, but we know little of her movements here in Venice. So, we still have 4 suspects to interview. Detective Locke?
I can't join you, Poirot. My chief saw something on the news about the case and my involvement. He's demanding an explanation. If I want to keep my badge, I have to call him.
Yeah, that would...
Then you must do so by all means.
I'm sorry.
No need to apologize. I understand.
I'll make the
All
call for my
right.
compartment. If you're looking for me, I'll be there.
I hate to say this, Poirot, but I must. There is, of course, one other suspect with a motive for murder. The ransom money.
You mean Detective Locke? Then who did she chase? Who killed Aziz? We both saw the masked murderer standing over the body.
Okay. Alright, so... Oh boy, there's just... Okay, obviously the set went longer, but I think, like, doing the whole plaza puzzle was interesting. Easily getting lost with various things. I'm just trying to think. So it's like, it wasn't like all 12 people were in the room at the same time, but making one stab into Ratchet. It's like the various times each came into the room. I'm just wondering, it's like, why did they... Because they were trying to plant false trails and stuff like that, but then... I don't know, it's like, I feel like if you did it quietly, it wouldn't have led to so much. I don't know. He probably would have figured things out anyway, but nonetheless, thank you for liking if you like, thank you for commenting if you commented, thank you for subscribing if you subscribed, and thank you for simply clicking on this video. Until next time, guys, see ya!